hope your mornings are going well. I am actually really looking forward to today. First of all, it's like my first day home in just so long. It's always just been crazy busy weekends. It's definitely nice just to slow down and just have a nice day at home. And especially right now, the weather isn't even the best. Like, it's very gloomy. I think it might rain at some point. Just a great weekend to be home. But today, just some stuff I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to garden a little bit today. I use the word gardening very loosely. I guess you could say we're pruning today. So I have a bunch of perennials outside and they just got way out of hand, and I will show you this all later and talk about more of it later, but they need to be trimmed up a little bit. And then I want to make some homemade granola bars, and then I want to paint. I actually bought this little platter from Michael's and I'm gonna make like a little beach scene, I think, and I'm gonna give it to my mom. So thank you for joining me on my day, and let's go. So these are called Virginia Spiderworts. I didn't know too much about them. I honestly thought that when I first saw them they were just a bunch of weeds, and not realizing that they were perennials, but they're actually kind of cool. Apparently they bloom in the morning, but they only last for a day. So usually by late afternoon then the flowers are gone. So as you can see here, I don't know if something laid in it or what, but this one is kind of just dead. But even like these ones, you can start to see these brown spots on them, and I read that they're actually supposed to prune them, like do a huge big pruning midsummer, so about the end of June, and this would then allow just new growth to come and just be healthy. So that's what we're doing today. So these ones do have healthy flowers still on them, but because they're kind of just laying down, they're on the sidewalk, I think I'm just gonna have to cut them. I wasn't able to finish. It started to rain a little bit, and I don't think it's gonna last long. I think it's just gonna be a little sprinkle, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to get like in the middle trying to like put it in a bag and just a downpour hit. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. If I don't get to it today, it's fine, because tomorrow's supposed to be actually really sunny. Rain was not in the forecast, I will say that, so don't think I was bad at planning. Rain was not in the forecast. But yeah, so definitely that has created quite an appetite. So I think I'm gonna make lunch, which it's really just some leftovers I have. It's like a bootable. It has like rice, lettuce, carrots, edamame, I think that's how you pronounce it, and tofu. Then maybe turn on like a TV show. So yeah. Also, these coconut clusters from Aldi are so good. Just a perfect afternoon treat. Okay, so I was able to finish it. It took about 2 bags, which actually was not bad. You could tell that I have disturbed a lot of sleeping critters. I saw a lot of earwigs and spiders that you don't normally see during the day. But yeah, so that was good. I gotta sweep up a little bit still, but I'm gonna wait till it dries out a little out there to sweep up. It looks a little funky with just like these little stubs hanging out, but everything's gonna just grow back. So much more lush and so much better. But granted, it's good to prune anything, but I just wanna make sure like it doesn't look too weedy, because that's the only thing I don't like about them, is they look very weedy. So it definitely was a success. I think next year though, I'm gonna make it my goal gardening a little bit. I don't know, maybe getting like a box. I don't know if I'll plant vegetables per se, because we got a lot of critters over here. I actually saw a gray fox the other day, which was kind of cool. So I don't know if like vegetables would actually be the route to go, but maybe just planting some flowers would be nice. And then I definitely want to in the future really build up my patio space. I was thinking getting like a 2-seater couch out there, something comfy and just can really enjoy it, because honestly, I just love being outside. I love the woods. I love just hearing hearing the birds chirp. So definitely think that's gonna be a goal for probably next summer, I'd say. So it is about 1 o'clock now and I'm starting to hit like that afternoon slump. I think I'm gonna make a matcha and then just go straight into making the granola bars and putting them in the fridge to chill. Okay, so knowing today was gonna be a cloudier day and just kind of a very much inside day, I wanted to do something a little crafty. So I went to Michael's and I picked up this platter. I'm thinking I'm gonna paint something for my mom. And so I'm thinking of doing like a beach type thing because she loves the beach. Visualize this with me here. I was thinking we do some land here, the water will be here, do a lighthouse and possibly a boat. But I don't know if that's gonna be a little too ambitious because I can do land and water pretty well. I don't know how to make a lighthouse. So I think I'm gonna go on Pinterest and just get some inspiration. So that is the plan. So this is as far as I got. It definitely did not turn out how I originally was hoping for. Originally this was going to be a lot more sunset, but I did the clouds way too dark and then just like overcorrected. So it's now a night theme. So like I said, I'm going to put some rocks here. I think I'm going to just put some grass here and then the lighthouse will be right here. I think it's coming okay. Like I said, definitely different, but it still was a lot of fun to do. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some dinner. I've been actually making the shrimp wraps. They're so good. I use this spinach herb tortilla wrap and then I put in some lettuce. I've been putting tomato on, but I'm all out of tomatoes, so there just won't be any tomatoes on it. And then I just shred some cheddar cheese. But on the shrimp, I've been using this salmon rub from Trader Joe's and just been basically sauteing them on a skillet. And guys, it is so good. And then I even made a homemade pineapple chili sauce, and yeah, just so good. Definitely is going to be adding it to the rotation. Do you smell the shrimp? You want some shrimp? Waiting very patiently. Okay. Come on. There you go. Just so yummy. Okay, so I did a little taste test and they came out delicious, but they are very delicate and flimsy. I think next time I definitely will melt the peanut butter and honey. Maybe that'll create more of a binding force. But they came out good. They're very breakable, especially in the edges, but I still think they're gonna be good. Just gotta be careful. I did some research on it. I think a few things probably went wrong. One, so the recipe actually called for dates, and I had dates, but I just didn't want dates in the granola bars. So instead I added 1/4 extra cup of peanut butter, which probably needed a little bit more. Even though I've tasted peanut butter granola bars before, and like it had the exact same intensity. So it could have been that. So that was probably the problem. But then I also read that if it's not tightly compressed, then they just won't form. And I honestly think that's what it is. I followed everything else in the recipe pretty close. Maybe just next time, just doubling a lot of the ingredients might make it better. Now I'm still gonna eat them because they still turned out delicious. Like I taste tested them, they still came out so good. It's just gonna be like a peanut butter oat cluster thing, which is still good. Like I said, it still tastes like how the granola bar was supposed to taste. It's just not in the form of a granola bar. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining me on my day. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Bye.